Bucks with their 7th wire-to-wire win this season, most in the NBA, leading from start to finish. 118-99. Warriors' 4th loss in the last 5 games, just 12-9 since starting the season, 18-2. Not a good night for the Warriors. Steph Curry had 12 points on 4 of 11. Klay Thompson, 11 points in 20 minutes. Will not play on Friday. Neither will Draymond Green. Gary Payton II left the game in the first quarter with back tightness, did not return. Bucks easily cover the one. Kenny White told you to take the Bucks earlier on HQ. As you take a look here at the first half beatdown, 77-38 in favor of the Bucks. 63% from the floor. The Warriors' largest halftime deficit since the team moved to the Bay Area in the 1962-63 season. It was an absolute Bucks beatdown in Milwaukee as they handle the Golden State Warriors in this one. Welcome in CBS Sports NBA Insider Bill Reiter. Bill, what do you say here? Bucks led by 39 in the first half, outscored the Warriors 40-17 in the second. No Draymond Green for Golden State. The Bucks got whatever they wanted. What were you thinking watching this play out?
Yeah, I had two conflicting perspectives on this thing, Hakeem. The first is everybody keeps forgetting, myself included, about the Milwaukee Bucks. They have the best or second best player in the NBA, a guy that's won an MVP. They have more or less the same stats, offensive rating, defensive rating, net rating, as they did last year when they won an NBA championship. And Milwaukee has had all 3 of its big 3 miss serious time, a minimum of 9 games each guy, being in health and safety protocols this year. So that's part one. Part two is I go back to something Quinn Snyder said, the head coach of the Utah Jazz, a week and a half ago. Draymond Green really might be a guy that should get some consideration for MVP because he is a difference maker for that Warriors team in so many ways. And when he's not out there, with all respect to Klay's return and how great Steph Curry is, when Draymond Green, like in this game, is not available, the Warriors are often just a different basketball team.
Yeah, he was out for this game. He's going to be out for Friday's game against the Bulls as well, dealing with a calf injury. We saw the Nets blow out the Bulls on Wednesday night. Brooklyn remains the favorite to win the NBA title, followed by the Warriors, Suns, and Bucks. Bill, and it's a big if the Nets have KD, Harden, and Kyrie all available, all healthy, who's beating that team in a 7-game series?
Look, so I have, Hakeem, I've been on this fade Kyrie Irving since he left LeBron thing for a long time, and this could be the year that comes up short. The answer to the question is nobody's the favorite if the situation you describe comes to pass, where all 3 of those guys are healthy. I still think Milwaukee's really interesting as a team that can beat them. They won't be favored, but I don't think that's a sure thing. And if the Warriors get to full strength, and what that really means is Klay Thompson becoming 80% of what he used to be, I think he will. I think the Warriors, if they make the finals, they obviously have to make the finals and play the Nets in the finals, are capable of doing it. The Nets are probably the favorite. They're clearly the betting favorite, but I don't think it's a sure thing. This Nets team, for me, isn't like the Warriors squad from a few years ago when they'd go on to win an NBA championship and maybe lose one of the 16 postseason games it took to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like a lock, right, with Brooklyn. It feels like something could happen, something wild, because when you were watching those Warriors teams, it just felt like, you might as well just give them the trophy, except in 2016, but like just give them the trophy. And even that year, look, the Cavs came back from 3-1, so what are you going to say? But, my point is Brooklyn just feels a little suspect. I don't feel like it's that much of a lock when you look at them plus 260, the betting favorites.
Yeah, I'm with you. They're going to regress defensively when Kyrie's on the floor. Not a shot at him. That's just a statistical fact. They're already starting to do that. And we've seen in the past that Kyrie sometimes can be an interesting mix in a locker room. Even that aside, the Warriors are incredibly balanced. They're a top 7 team in offensive and defensive rating. So are the Chicago Bulls. The Miami Heat are interesting. I don't think the Bulls and I don't think the Heat are going to beat the Nets, but I think they can beat them up and soften them up a little bit for a series where Milwaukee might be able to steal one from Brooklyn. And then again, if the Warriors make it, I think they're a force. So I'm with you. The Nets are the favorite. I like to bet futures. I'm not putting money on the Brooklyn Nets, not because they're not the favorite. I just don't think there's enough value there.
Well, the Bucks making a statement on this night among the favorites as they look to repeat as NBA champions, winning wire-to-wire against Steph Curry and the Warriors. Bill Reiter breaking down for us here on CBS Sports HQ. Bill, thanks.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.